It's on. Jim Brown, Hastings Township. Want to welcome the new chairman. At least looking straight ahead, I'm looking at something a lot nicer looking than the one that was there, and thank God that the post is in the way so that I don't have to look at the ugly one that was there. No offense, Ben. Fred Jacobs, in his end of the year suggestion, suggested that I take all my copies of the studies and cost and whatever that accumulated from the county over the year and donate them to the Hastings Public Library. He said it in jest. It's really not, it's not a bad idea. For instance, Mercy Ambulance, Birch Fire Department or Fire Association, and the City of Hastings just partnered up to do a project study for the renovation, possible renovation of the existing fire station, using the existing building and then adding on to it and whatnot. Hired a local architect to do it, and the total cost on that is $3,000, which is coffee money, and you've heard me say that before. At the end of that, we're going to have a set of plans that would be possible to do, and then from there, if we decide to do it, then we get into the really serious drawings, but we're going to get everything done for $3,000, and we're going to split that cost between the three of us. Mercy Ambulance is throwing in $1,000, we're throwing in $1,000, and the City of Hastings. And that project will start this, or the process will start this month. Very, very reasonable. Hastings Township got the Great Lakes Renewable Energy Exemplary Award for our solar-powered recycling unit. And as a side note, we took that solar system and grid tied it right into the township. And the first month that was in operation, which was September of last year, in the first month, we made more money coming in from that solar energy than we did from a certificate of deposit of $125,000 that we have in one of the local banks here. So every time somebody says, well, how much did it cost to do solar? I say, how much does it cost not to do it? It's very, very profitable. Last but not least, as you probably know, or if you don't know, Vision Berry County is under the umbrella of the Berry Community Foundation, and they're going to be very helpful in getting the information that we need to make intelligent decisions for not only us personally, but basically the county. I would highly suggest that when you start looking at what to do or not to do, that you contact them to see if they can be of some benefit to get the information that you need to make an intelligent decision. Thank you.
Are there any other limited public comments? Seeing none, various correspondence. Does any commissioner have any correspondence to share with the board? Seeing none. Consent items.
Yes, Chairperson Heather, I move for approval of consent items. Item A, approval of January 2nd, 2019 Board of Commissioners Organization meeting minutes. Item B, approval of January the 2nd, 2019 Committee of the Whole meeting minutes. Item C, approval to reappoint Cindy Beju to the Brownfield Redevelopment Authority for a 3-year term beginning on 1/1/19, expiring on 12/31/2021.
Second.
Motion by Gibson, supported by Smelker, to approve the items listed on the consent agenda. Discussion is not allowed and a roll call is required. The clerk will call the roll.
Connor?
Yes.
Geiger?
Yes.
Gibson?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Parker? Absent? Smelker?
Yes.
Wayne?
Yes, the consent agenda is approved. The consent agenda is approved. Presentations, we have none. Public hearings, we have none. Items for consideration. Commissioner
Madam
Smelker.
Chair, I move for the transfers and disbursements, approval of prepaid invoices in an amount of $2,965,167.82 approval of commissioners' reimbursement mileage in the amount of $770.31.
Support.
Motion by Smelker, supported by Gibson to approve prepaid invoices in the amount of $2,965,167.82, and approval of commissioner reimbursements in the mileage in the amount of $770.31. The clerk will call the roll.
Geiger,
Yes.
Gibson,
Yes.
Jackson,
Yes.
Parker absent, Smelker,
Yes.
Connor,
Yes.
Wayne.
Yes. Motion, or the items for consideration are approved. Sorry for not asking for discussion on that. I just get a little ahead of myself. Unfinished business, we have none. New business, we have none. Chairperson's report. I really don't have anything to report other than it's the start of the meeting cycle. All of the committees will be setting their agendas and their schedules for the month. Assyria Township had a meeting last night. Their new assessor is moving right along, doing a bang-up job. And that's all I have. Vice Chair's report.
Thank you. My meetings really haven't started the way the new year fell. They'll start today. All my townships are this week and some other meetings, board meetings. I don't really have anything to report other than the COA is having roof issues again with leaking. Not this time snow, but rain too, so address that. Hopefully we can get moving with something on buildings. That's all I have.
Thank you. Commissioner Jackson.
Yep, same thing, no report, beginning of the cycle. Berry Township is tonight, Rutland Township is tomorrow, so, thank you.
Commissioner Geiger.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Really haven't had any meetings. The only thing that of note is I have met with you and making sure that anything that I have, information that I have to help you be successful, you have. So my role now, here in the beginning of the year, is to make sure that we have the best functioning board possible. So want to see you and Vivian succeed, and I'll do everything I can to that end. That's all I have.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Smelker.
Nothing to report. My meetings start Wednesday night.
Commissioner Gibson.
Nothing to report. My cycle begins this week.
Thank you. Limited public comment. This time, any member of the public wishing to address the board may do so for up to 3 minutes. Seeing none, is there any other business to come before the board? There being no further business and without objection, the board will now adjourn.
No objection.